Hello friends, my name's Emile. Now, station wagon in the automotive world these days is a bad word, mainly due to the negative connotations that come with said classification. However, with wagons like these, it's hard to see why. This is the Audi RS6 Avant, and well, it's pretty mad. Powered by a 4-litre bi-turbo V8 that produces 552 horsepower, it is both powerful and fantastically practical. A pretty good deal then, and well, that isn't the end of it. The Avant is equipped with an all-wheel drive system and an 8-speed Tiptronic gearbox, and these being the RS6 is quick. In fact, it can do 0 to 60 in the same time as a Porsche Carrera GT, making this a match for even some of the higher-end supercars. Okay, so while it may match a 0 to 60 time of a Porsche Carrera GT, it may struggle to match the time of the Carrera GT around this track, as it has to lug 4,266 pounds of weight around with it as well. However, again, with the aforementioned 552 horsepower, this should be a very quick vehicle. To drive, well, it drives pretty similar to the Audi RS4 I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. I would say this is probably a little bit worse to drive in my opinion. It is quicker, don't get me wrong, in every single aspect. However, through the turns, it doesn't drive quite as nicely as the RS4, but it's still pretty damn good, especially for a estate car. This is a surprisingly quick vehicle. Again, straight line speed is pretty damn decent. 552 horsepower is pretty good for around this track. That's about what kind of some of the supercars have. So that is a pretty decent amount of power. To have 4,266 pounds does mean this is on the heavier side of vehicles around here. But heaviness doesn't necessarily always correlate with a bad lap time. We've seen some heavy vehicles do pretty well around here. However, the question is, will the RS6 be one of them? Going around the last corner now looks very clean, and that was a clean lap overall. Anyways, the RS6 Avant goes into 79th with a 119.931. So again, isn't exactly up there with the supercars, but it still isn't too bad. It isn't too far off an XKRS GT and an Alfa Romeo 8C, but it is quicker than a Porsche Cayman and an Aston Martin DBS, so that's a pretty decent time overall, especially when you consider this as an estate car. Station wagon shouldn't be such a revered term then, as it appears. Anyways friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. As always, make sure to vote down below in the straw poll for what car you'd like to see go around the track next week. And as always, thank you all very much for watching. Mine has been the Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.